Rajesh Bindal, Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court, Justice Manoj Gupta, Judge of the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, Professor B.K. Shukla, Rector BHU, Professor Ali Mehdi, Dean of the Faculty of Law, Distinguished Professor Archie Mishra ji, Professor A.K. Pandey, members of the faculty, distinguished invitees, and of course the students for whom we are all here today. Namaskar and a very good. Why we are today where we are, and what we have to confront, and what lies for us in the future. So treat each day of your lives as a learning, as an attempt, an opportunity to better society and to leave the world a better place. That is the message of the centenary of the Law Faculty of the Banaras University. The current Chancellor of BHU was also a student of BHU and retired as a judge of the Allahabad High Court. Professor Ramraj Pant finished his LLB from BHU and subsequently was instrumental in the founding of Nepal's first law school. Through his example, we can understand how BHU not only influenced legal tradition in India, but its neighboring countries as well. Even in fields other than law, BHU has produced notable alumni. Chintamani Nagesha Ramchandra Rao, a Bharat Ratna winning Indian chemist who has previously served as the head of the Scientific Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, did his masters from BHU. The pioneer of India's first satellite launch, Aryabhatta in 1975, Udupi Ramchandra Rao, who later served as chairman of ISRO, also did his masters from BHU. Even in the field of arts, BHU has alumnus such as the Bharat Ratna winning singer, musician, poet and filmmaker Bhupen Hazarika. If I am being completely honest, I could take up all the time of this function to speak about the history of BHU, the Faculty of Law and its notable alumni, and yet not cover any significant ground. Such is the grand history of the institution we all stand in today and pay homage to. But one cannot live in the past forever, however comforting the thought may be. Hence, I must now move on to my thoughts on some issues of the present time before we can finally begin imagining a future for the institution. Keeping this in mind, I shall now speak to you about a pressing concern for legal education today, which is the role of clinical legal education. I have chosen this topic for today's event since the law faculty at BHU was one of the first 6 universities in India to start clinical legal services. Hence, there is no better occasion to discuss its future than at the centennial celebrations of the law faculty. Undoubtedly, India has a rich tradition of providing legal aid to the underprivileged and marginalized members of society.